Who's going to join Yago Dora in semifinal number 2? Will it be J.Florence or Barron Mamiya? We're going to find that out. I'm Kaipo along with Mitchell Salazar for John. This is a 3.5 for Barron Mamiya.
Yeah, a decent start for backdoor Barron, and a little combo right there. Actually wasn't able to finish, but a decent opening turn and sketchy wipeout right there at the end, Kipes.
So first turn, really good, but this missed time right here.
Ouch. Man, you got to watch out for the board. Doesn't seem like it clipped him. Deep bottom turn, though. Really like the way he was able to draw that out a bit more and make it a bit longer. And just right there, it's just better to avoid that altogether if you feel like you're not going to.
This happened during the break, Mitch.
Yeah, John on the backhand. Strong start right there. Slid the fins, deep bottom turn, and some beautiful surfing to start off this heat. That should be a decent score for the two-time champ, JJF.
One more time from above. Watch his first turn.
Man, the way he was able to slide the fins right there when he actually made it to the lip line, wrapped it back, and was able to fit in one more, too. The amount of commitment and degree of difficulty of that opening turn should really be rewarded when it comes to the score, Kaipo. Some good wave selection, too. He was mentioning yesterday during his post-heat interview that the waves and the power of the ocean here, very similar to where he comes from on the North Shore. And you can definitely see that his comfort level here in Saquarema is really as good as it gets, Kipes.
He has the highest heat total of the year this year. Barron, finding the barrel. Carves it back up that barrel. And a nice stab into the lip there for Barron Mamiya. So that is the answer back. And the crowd enjoys that, as I enjoyed it as well.
Good amount of composure right there from the youngster from the North Shore of Oahu as well, Kaipo. If you're a Hawaiian, you're going to find a barrel out there somehow, and he was able to find a diamond in the rough, and way more manageable. There's not as much current, and we have just hit the lowest part of the tide this morning. Great barrel riding technique, maybe not as deep as he would have liked, but you can see right there, he stalled as much as he could, disappeared for a split second, was able to come out and definitely add some good points with this combination of maneuvers, the wrap, and that set him up for the big lip line hit at the end, Kaipo. Some great stuff there from the youngster from Hawaii.
One more time, you can see the technique honed in the Hawaiian Islands right there. Barron Mamiya on his 500,000th barrel on the backhand of his lifetime.
That might even be a low number, too. But, I mean, it's just the composure. Somebody that you look up to, it's not easy.
Cutting to live action with J.Florence. Look at that floater, but has to kick it away. So John had a nice start there, unable to finish that wave. We're waiting for scores for John, and the more important score is really how high
he was able to find that wave out there. And John right here with the good answer back. Great opening turn, as you had mentioned. And right here, it just seemed like he was in between maneuvers. He was looking down the line, didn't fully commit to the floater, and maybe with that.
And here he goes. Scratches into this one. Sharp turn on the sharp eye to begin. One more snap for Barron. Floats through that section. Wants to ditch that 3.5 that he has in his score line. Looks like he just got the job done.
No, I definitely agree. And with just under 19 minutes to go, executed well, under pressure, with priority right there, just looking to better his low score. Get a wave selection right here, a medium-sized wave. A decent opening turn, not as strong as he could have had it, but the second one was just a bit more well executed into the lip line. Slid the fins a little bit too. But the technique that Barron has coming from the North Shore and the amount of water that's always moving around over there in the Hawaiian Islands, his comfort level is just through the roof right now, Kaipo, knowing that he's on a shortboard, a board that he would regularly ride at any kind of beach break worldwide. In my book, he's a top 10 surfer of all time.
Here he comes, John. Off the bottom, off the top, a little hung up there, fades into the whitewater. Snap check turn there, needs more, and is not enthused on that wave, so he kicks out.
Yeah, that wave let him down. It just seemed like it was going to be a good wave that unfortunately just tapered off a bit too much and drops in. It seemed like it was going to have a good amount of wall. Decent first turn right there, got a little stuck coming out of it, and then this wave unfortunately just shoulders off a bit too much for him. Recognized that and had to kick out. And you see the other angle here, definitely committed to the first turn a lot more than it seemed from the front angle. But you can see right there the deep bottom turn, just not enough speed for how fat that section was on the second one. And unfortunately for him.
And now he's coming off of the quarterfinal finish in El Salvador, so he's building momentum. Here goes Mamiya using priority. Snaps it off the top there. Pretty vicious on that first turn. Quick on that second turn. Little busy work here for Barron, and he's going to kick out. So we'll see if he improves upon that 4.83. Slaps the water. I don't know if that's approving or disapproving when he exited that.
He was able to engage the bottom turn here. Look at that, right in the pocket. And as critical as it possibly could have gotten. But this wave did shoulder off, so I could definitely see the frustration if he's not happy with it. But you got to give credit to where credit's due. That opening turn right here, strong, polished, great technique. And with the offshore wind, that is a really technically difficult maneuver to do right here, Kaipo. But was it the right decision to make once you recovered a priority and when John still needing a score?
So is John. Here's a replay. This happened during the break.
Well, and he's looking to take the lead, and it seemed like he did a Kaipo. Big turn right there from John, and a strong third one. And he is just on a roll on this wave right here, finding a wave that offered up multiple sections. You can see right there with the body language, he loved that one.
That body language told me, take that, Grom, because John is on the comeback over Barron Mamiya. Taking a look at this replay one more time, talking about critical surfing.
Mamma mia. I like this one, Kaipo. A lot of strong turns right there and a combination of major maneuvers. His technique on the back end has improved so much over the last few years. I think people forget how good of a complete surfer he is. But don't discount Barron Mamiya just yet. He's got what it takes to get an excellent score right now, and he's up and riding, Kipes.
Barron screaming down the line, hooking off the top. Needs some more open face, finds it around the corner. One more carve, a little caught up there, needs to make up for it at the back end of this wave. Looking down the line, launches, gets the fins out, and unable to put that all together for Mamiya.
And different maneuver there from John. And then Barron used priority on this one. Great opening snap right there, but I just think the wave let him down a bit too much, Kaipo. Some open face right here, but very flat. Nothing very, that was standing up enough and went for the rotation. If that wave doesn't come through, you want to create an opportunity on the inside and maybe even go right. John here on the backhand. Whoa! Fully inverted, throws the reverse, and somehow was able to pull it off. And that's where he caught up to him, just caught behind the one when it comes to the rotation. Some incredible stuff, otherworldly from John.
Barron, looking for the backflip.
That's what I'm telling you. I think he feels that desperation right now in order to go for something big to get the 8.27.
The top two wave scores. Here's Barron live action on the comeback. Looking down the line. Again, he needs something spectacular to finish. And he's saying, give it to me. He's feeling it. We got to catch up with that wave because Barron, we don't see Barron celebrate like that.
Well, a good-looking wave. Steep section. Awesome first turn from Barron Mamiya. And a strong second one, too. Wow, goes up for the third one. And, you know, it was a combination of strong maneuvers. The first two definitely as critical as they possibly could have gotten. And you look at the droning right here. Deep bottom turn. That first turn was just precious. The second one strong as well. Oh, man.
Wave's not as big as John's, but it doesn't have to be the score that John got. 8.93 for J.Florence. Barron needs an 8.27, and that's a great start on his way. And he finished this in a spectacular fashion. Great flow.
And the composure, too. Needing a score right now. If he gets it, he's got to be very stoked with the way he competed in this one and was just able to maintain a sense of calm out there in the water in a moment of difficulty, Kaipo. Some great stuff.
He's not one. Oh, John right behind him. Swiveling off the top. Throws that away. So it really is going to be about the Barron Mamiya wave.
And 2 minutes to go. That might be the last chance that Barron gets to get the excellent score.
Again, Barron needed an 8.27. Got an 8.17. So it will be J.Florence as well as Iago Dora in men's semifinal number 2.